What is going on this fine Thursday? Football fans, we've got us a game tonight. We are going to watch the Fins play at home against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Can't get a whole lot better than that for a primetime game. I have a feeling it's going to be electric. It's going to be exciting. I did not see Tyreek in handcuffs before the game. Let's go. What is going on? Start at the top. Miss Charlie was in early. Much love. Miss Georgianne, thank you, dearie, dearie. Appreciate you very much. And yes, I did say I did pick the Pittsburgh Steelers this week. There's Crafty, somebody that gets me. I'm just going to say that I think Crafty and I have a lot more in common than what we might lead on. Let's see. Yeah, it is being able to spend time with my child, who's just as much of a smart aleck as I am, very quick witted, and get to spend that much time over the course of football season with my kid. That's icing on the cake. This is a blast, but being able to spend time with her and kind of look out for her in a way while she looks out for herself just fine makes it a blast. And we will have these. There's hundreds of hours of us on here, and we'll have it forever. Stranger says, "Hooday!" There you go, buddy. I was very impressed today to see Jamar Chase's interview. As much as he did not want to give it from the locker room today, he didn't say anything stupid. So maybe he's maturing a little bit. Let's hope. There's Adam right there saying, "Let's go." Adam, if you didn't watch the picks video that we just debuted, you got to go back and watch it because Alex picked your Carolina Panthers to beat the Los Angeles Chargers. I said she was delusional and I told her good luck. She picked it anyway. And that gets us to the bottom. And we're getting ready to watch us a grand football game on Amazon Prime, which I cannot stand. So it'll probably screw with my connection here today. Alex knows ball. That is why she did it. Give me one reason that you think that they can win that game. Give me something. Give me something that tells me that they're going to win that game other than it's a home game and they're going to win. Just one. If you can make me buy into it, I'll change my pick. I mean, I guess you can say like Adam Thielen and Chuba Hubbard. Let me start with Bryce. He's going to want to play good so he doesn't get benched because of last week. I don't think they're going to bench him. I think they're going to ride it out unless he's hurt. Adam, did you honestly see anything last week against New Orleans that showed that he's progressing? Was there anything in that game? Because I did not get to watch it. Was there anything in that game that showed that having Dave Canales over his shoulder was improving his game? See, that scares me. That scares me a lot. I I love his athleticism. I don't like his size, and I just think he's in a bad situation. Did he do anything better this year? How about did he get out of the pocket? Was he reading the defense better? All the things that he needs to do. Look, he's ahead of a lot of these quarterbacks. He's ahead of some. Georgianne says, "I'm going with the Dolphins, but my husband is from Buffalo, so I have to whisper in saying that." It's all good, Georgianne. I mean, you root for Pittsburgh on the daily, but you're rooting against your husband? That's kind of sus, isn't it? Yeah, they got to find something to work on. They got to find a focal point and get him better at one thing, and then they can move on to others. See, Lindsay says I got 2 on my fantasy football, so go Dolphins. I have Josh Allen, and I played Mac Hollins because I thought that he would be a scary good play in this game as like wide receiver 3, especially with the tight ends and such. I think he's going to be a good play. So I need him to get me about 5 or 6 points. If Josh Allen just puts up typical Josh Allen numbers, I'll be good on the fantasy side. What made you switch, Miss Charlie? What made you go against the home team? Really curious. I hate Tua, by the way. I think his arm is weak. I think he's a good what's the word I'm looking for? Precognitive quarterback, I guess. He sees the play really well, and he throws to a spot on the field knowing the speed of his receivers, but I don't like the strength of his arm. And then here in a second, when I turn on, I'm actually playing with something today so that I can make some additional content out of this. Um, I'm going to record the game as well. And if the volume is loud enough to where you can hear it, please let me know so I can back it off a notch. It looks like Buffalo's going to kick off here to the Fins. They will start with the ball first. All right, kickoff is in the back of the end zone. It's going to go out. It's going to be a touchback. We will start at the 30. I absolutely despise Tyreek Hill. I had a gut feeling, and I love rooting for the underdog. Tyreek Hill has just got an athlete's mentality. He went from rags to riches as a 6th-round pick. He favored very well in an Andy Reid offense, and he got paid big time to be down here. I don't like him, but I don't know that I hate him. It looks like Devon Achane will get the start today. Mostert is out. They are thin at running back. If for Miami, that's the biggest concern I have today. Tua's in the gun, back to throw, lets it go, and it is complete for about a 3-yard gain. That looks like Waddle. What's up, Miss Susie B? JSP is my hero. Jeff's a great dude. Hey, tomorrow, Ohio River History, we will be live while he beat his girlfriend / wife. Yeah, I've never seen any of that, Charlie, but you know what? It's a common occurrence with these football players, and I really don't like that at all. I don't like disrespecting of women. Second down, there's a handoff to Achane. He blows through the hole. He's going to get close to a first down. Adam's going with Jamar Chase and Ramondre Stevenson this weekend. I think Ramondre is going to get fed the ball a lot of play action pass for New England this weekend. And I do absolutely like Chase in Kansas City. They are going to have to really put a tag on him. His attitude is back in check. I watched his interview today. Hopefully him and Burrow get together a little bit and have a good game out there in KC and give us a chance. There's a handoff to the up back. I think that's Alec Ingold. Yes, sir. He is the fullback, and he is also a very good podcaster. It's called The Player's Point. He is on there with another guy. I can't think of his name, but they have a very nice podcast on NFL radio. Check that out if you like listening to the players talk about the teams. And they were really psyched about this game tonight. This game is huge for the Fins. First down and 10. Ball is at the 42. They flipped it out to Achane. He's way back behind the line, and he's going to be stuffed for a loss. That is Rasul Douglas coming up for the quick grab. Looks like they telegraphed that play very much so. What is your Miss Char or Miss Susie? Just asking, what is your thing on YouTube? Are you a channel or are you just a supporter? What is your thing for being on here? Everybody has their thing. Also, if you are a channel, Adam, make sure you post her link. Flip back. Oh, play action. He's going to go for it all. Tua lets it go and overthrows Tyreek going down the middle of the field. Wow. An artist and an adventurer. Oh, I can't wait to see it. If you would, just so that I don't forget, go over to Ohio River History and on my post tonight for canceling my live stream, just leave a little comment there, and then that way I'll know to come by and check it out. I oftentimes pick, people that I just meet, go through their channel a little bit, and next Thursday I will do a promotion. If I like your channel, I'll do a promotion. Tua's back again. He lets it go over the middle, and that ball is thrown on time. It's tipped, an interception. Here comes Buffalo, and I benched their defense like a dum-dum. And they have got the ball in positive territory. That is number 46. Not what I needed to see for the Fins getting the dub today, but a tipped ball. Johnny Smallpepper is in the house. What is up, my brother? There you go. FL Thunder digging with Rob. Check out Rob Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. and late night Saturdays at 9:30 for the adult stream. Tua put that ball in a good spot. His receiver did not look ready for it. And here comes Josh Allen and the Bills. Back to throw, checks it down to the tight end. And he is just going to keep on bolting his way through for 9 yards on first down. They have expended some nice resources at the tight end position. Papa Sticky's in the house. Friday night giveaway lives, 5 p.m. Pacific. Always has good giveaways. Wasn't a bad throw. It was a good throw. There is our first down run. It wasn't a bad throw. The receiver didn't look over the ball. It almost hit him in the shoulder pad. That's where it was at. All right, it is first down and 10. We are at the 24-yard line. Allen's in the gun, flips it out to the tight end. Dalton Kincaid looks like almost like a slot wide receiver, how fast he gets out. Love you too, Papa Sticky. They are going with the quick hitters, just a two-step behind the line, and Kincaid bursts off the line and gets really close to another first down. Man in motion, play action. Allen throws it downfield. He has to throw that one away. Good defense by the Fins. And this is a big 3rd and 2. I promise never to call Alex a crazy cat lady. Bro, you might as well. She loves her cats. What is up, Miss Patty Fish? I like the sunflower as the logo. JSP Raid. If you do not know Johnny Smallpepper, the dude eats hot peppers. He's got a lot going. It's a very popular channel. There's the handoff, and it's blown up behind the line, and they're going to force Buffalo to kick a field goal here. The Miami defense steps up and stuffs the run. Let's see what they do. Josh Allen is staying on the field. Sean McDermott is going to go for it early in this game. They feel like they've got a free opportunity here, and this is going to be a huge play in this first quarter. It's getting real loud in Hard Rock. 4th down and 3. Allen's in the gun. He's got a really strange formation and calls a timeout. Somebody was in the wrong spot, and Allen recognized it and has to burn a timeout with 9:55 to go in the first. It's an awful gutsy call going for it here. Look at Look at McDaniel over there, coach of the Fins, wearing a hoodie. Man, he looks like Belichick's nerdy little stepson or something over there on the sideline. What is up, Patty Fish? Welcome to the stream. Stop by over anytime, either here or at Ohio River History, and I will be glad to make your acquaintance. Joe Brady is the offensive coordinator for Buffalo, and here we go. Big play on fourth down. Allen's in the gun. Okay, they got a two-back set. They're going to go. Here comes the blitzer, and they get it out. It's going to be a first down and more. He's going to run it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook gets the first score of the game. Allen read the blitz and had the perfect play called. Buffalo goes on to score first, and they have a 6-0 lead. What a nice play call. What a nice play call. What is up, Craig? Extra point is up, and it is good. Turnover is the big detriment so far for the Fins, and Buffalo has a 7-0 lead early in this one, and that was all. It wasn't even Tua's fault. I don't think the receiver was even ready for it. Tipped ball interception. We have Buffalo with the gutsy call on fourth down really made that click. And here we have it, 7-0. Back to the comments. Yeah, it is a great call. You know what? It takes a lot of cojones to go for it on the road like that. It would have been very easy to take 3 points there and call it a day. But Josh Allen and Sean McDermott, they are very gutsy. That was the detriment to Brandon Staley last year. He was gutsy at the wrong times. I think McDermott has a better thought process on when to go for it and how to design plays for it. An important division game for finally on Thursday night. Glad to see it. An important divisional game or finally on Thursday night. Glad to see it. Good to see you though, Craig. Alex is at a concert tonight. She's having a good time, and we will see her soon. Need AD. Yeah, great point, Craig. Interesting to see how the running game fares for Miami tonight. Because Devon Achane has a tender ankle. He did not look like that. He has looked like his vertical speed was okay. It did not look like his ability to get wide and cut was very strong. He didn't turn on it very hard. So if he's running north and south, straight runs, it looks like it's okay. If he has to cut, I'm not sure he's going to be that good. Raheem Mostert is on the bench. He is out with an injury, so that makes them very thin on the running game. Time for a rock fight. Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank everybody for stopping in today. It is a Thursday night. If you were expecting me at ORH, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to run a special live at some point tomorrow. Don't know what time. I may do it vertically just for S's and G's. Time to dust off Wilson for his yearly game off the bench tonight. They did say that he would pick up most of the Mostert snaps. Uh, this one is going to be a touchback, and Tua gets right back out on the field. Jeff Wilson should pick up some snaps tonight. If you have him in fantasy, might be a good one. And Quisquam is in the house. What's up? Nice to see you. Glad to see you here. If you will, folks, please smash the like tonight. I do appreciate it. Trying to figure out how they set up the share rate for a live stream, and we're not doing very well on that end. But I appreciate all the help. First down and 10. Ball is at the 30. They're going to go with the sweep. No, it's a play action. They get it to number 9, who gets a first down, and he is going to get a few more. I don't know who that is right now. Looks like Smith or Smythe. I'm not sure. That's not Smythe. Smythe's 81. I'm not sure who that is. Susie B, thank you for your time. Make sure I will be sure to stop in and see you later tonight. I hope that I enjoy your channel. If I do, I'll see you next Thursday when we send you some promotion. Good night. There is the reverse to Waddle, who gets a jet sweep, and he's trying to get outside. He will get knocked out after a 5-yard gain. Miami might try the creative route with running by using wide receivers on sweeps. That's not a bad idea. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 here. Everybody, please stop in and check out Miss Susie B. Miami going Wildcat? No, not exactly, but we start seeing 3 backs in the backfield. And there is another play. There is a shovel pass to Tyreek. Gets the first down and a few more. Turns on the afterburners and gets about 8. It'll be a 1st and 10. Yeah, Waddle and T. Higgins are very much alike. We always credit how good a receiver, Jamar Chase is on Cincinnati, but T. Higgins is a different type of receiver. Goes up and gets a lot of balls. And there is a flag on the play. Play will be stopped. Looks like that's going to be a false start. Bill Vinovich is the referee tonight. 16th season as an NFL ref. Doesn't mean he's very good at it. We'll see. Johnny Knight shared it out. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Everybody check out Johnny Knight as well. Yeah, Miami's AJ Brown is he's more like a DK Metcalf type. I think Waddle's a little smaller. There's a toss to A-Chain. They got room on the right. He's got a hole. He's got 5, 6. He gets 10 yards. What a nice run on the pitch to A-Chain. Did not have to cut it. Blockers got out in front, and he moved it on for a 10-yard gain. If they can run the ball against this Buffalo defense, it's going to open up the passing game later, and they're going to be really tough to beat. Thank you, Mr. Rob. Watching on the big screen, all you got to do is line the video up and shut off them highly paid announcers and hit me because I'm broke and I don't get paid to do it. I do it because I like it. First down, there's another run play, and A-Chain's going to get about 7 more yards on 2nd down and inches. I hope Miami does good this year. My old foster parent used to love Miami. He passed away last year due to COVID. Sorry to hear that. I always like the old school fans and listening to why they love their teams. Fans today are not wired the same as the ones from back in the day. First down and 10. Errant snap. They hand it off to A-Chain. There's not a big gap there. He's only going to get about a yard or so. It looked like the play kind of was going awry. The snap was a little high. Tua brings it down and it flips it over to A-Chain. So they missed the initial, rhythm of the play, but he was able to get positive yards. Good job by Tua to not let that be a fumble. Miami is moving the ball on the ground very well. It is second down and 10. They're going to call that no gain. Back to throw, looking downfield, fires, connects with number 23. That is Wilson Jr., I believe. Yes, sir. And he is going to get about 4 yards. It's going to bring up a third down here and fairly long. College football question. Is Indiana football back? That answer will come tomorrow. I think they're better than they were before than last year. They've got a better coaching regime, better players. We have got to win games out, though. We've got to beat UCLA tomorrow to get ourselves on the map. We can talk after that. There's the snap. Tua back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Fires. It's completed to Waddle, who reaches out for the end zone. They haven't made a decision. It looks like he's going to be about a smidge short. Jalen Waddle gets really close. What a nice pass by Tua, right in the seam there in the middle. Jalen Waddle with the slant. It's going to be first and goal from the half-yard line. That was so close. The knee went down early. Good call by the officials. First and goal. There's the handoff. A-Chain pushes forward, and he fumbles. I think they're going to say he was down, but that was another kind of a botch play there. Looks like they're going to get a flag against Miami, move them back off the line about 5 yards on a false start. Liam Eichenberg, former tackle from Notre Dame, I believe. What a good pick a couple years back in the draft. I really liked him. I'm always begging for Cincinnati to draft big guys. Good night, Miss Patty. Patty Fish. Have a great night. Thank you for the support. Thank you for stopping by. Much love. See you next time, hopefully. First and goal. There is another handoff to A-Chain, and he goes down after about a 1 yard gain. All I got to say is that Buffalo better get a couple of throws to Mac Hollins today. I don't need a lot out of the dude, but a few points would be nice. A little bit of a sloppy feel on the offensive side for Miami right now. Tua's back to pass. There's the pressure. He gets it out. He's got an open lane, and A-Chain will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Let's go. Devon A-Chain on the screen pass gets in and gets the score, and Miami strikes back immediately against the Buffalo Bills, whose defense is a little different this year. Trying to see how this one opened up. It was just the outlet, the check down receiver. Extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. We have another tie ball game. Back to 7-7 here. Get this thing loaded up. Tua went through his progressions, saw that he had his check down wide open. And there you have it. Where did you go? There it is. I really like the Chris Rock LeBron commercial for which DraftKings talking about LeBron going to play football. Pretty good. Yeah, so Craig, one of the reasons that we went Miami, I think Alex did too, was the Buffalo had a lot of turnover in the defensive side of the ball. The heart of their defense is still hurt right now, and they're very thin out there. So if you can actually run the ball on them a little bit, like what McDaniel was trying to do with Tua there, take the fast score out of the game. They don't have the depth at any of the positions to really stay fresh in this game, and it's going to be a process of where they get wore down, especially if Buffalo just goes down the field and scores really quick, doesn't give their defense a time to rest, or if they have 3-and-outs. So this game for Buffalo to win is kind of tricky. They need a few long sustained drives, get a lead where they put the pressure on Miami to start throwing the ball. If Miami can still consistently run the ball, it's going to be a battle of attrition. Who wears out the fastest, and you will see at the end of the second quarter how that's going to play out. There you go. Miss Alex right there is stopping in to say hi. She says, I love you, Blood Fam. Treat Papa Blood well for me. I don't know about all of that, but you guys can say hi to Miss Alex. Show her some love by smashing the like button on here and on our video from tonight. Go over there and give that thing a watch if you haven't done so yet. Check out all our picks. If you would like, you can join the Pick'ems Challenge. Alex will correct your score if you haven't done so yet. The link is in the description of this live stream, and we would like to take you guys on for the week. There is the kickoff. Miami pushes it through, and it goes out the back of the end zone, and Alex says, fins up. Everybody will somebody's going to have to get in here in a little while and get Pizzle's stream in. We will raid Pizzle at the half. Yeah. Charlie don't like no Tyreek, so she's booing on the fins up. What's up, Mr. Rick? How are you doing, sir? Good to see you tonight. Gonna be ready. I'm gonna watch that game this weekend between Indiana and UCLA. I'm excited about it. Allen's under center, hands off to Cook, and they're gonna try their own hand at running the ball. Gets about 2 yards on first down. He is met there by Long. And Terrell Bernard, another linebacker for the Buffalo Bills, is headed to the locker room. That is not a good sign for Buffalo's defense, as they are very thin right now on depth. Allen's back to throw. He fires across the middle, and that is complete for about a 7-yard gain, and that is Shakir, who is a very crafty little slot receiver for the Bills. Good hands, makes really good plays. He's going to have to be one of the leaders on this team this year for Buffalo to be successful. All right, it's 3rd down and 1. Dolphins are going to crowd the line here. This is a huge play. 2:22 to go here in the first quarter, 7-7. Allen's in the gun. Shakir is in motion. They've got 4 rushing, it looks like. Back to pass. There's a fumble. Allen scrimmages around. He looking downfield. Here comes pressure. It's tipped and knocked out of bounds. It'll bring up 4th down. 93 got his hand on the ball. Very nice containment. Calais Campbell knocks it out of bounds. But the ball Josh Allen was thinking about throwing it before he even got to pick it up. The play was busted from the start. And let me talk about Calais Campbell for a second. Calais Campbell was the other person at the scene of Tyreek Hill's incident this week, and he was there in support of his player. And he comes in support today and knocks the pass out of bounds. I think he's like 38 years old and still doing it at a high level. There is the punt. It's going to go down, and it's going to be fair caught at the 16-yard line. I see Dan Marino is there. I met him at the Rocky Horror Show many years ago. Straight up, that's cool. Where Dan Marino at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I only did that once in my life, Miss Georgianne. It was a lot of fun. It's not my scene, but it was a blast to try it one time. I love Dan Marino, and the Pet Detective. He played a pretty good part there too. Yeah, Charlie, that's pretty freaking rad. I'm sure that just to see him there was probably a shock. I love it. Dan Marino at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. All right. Well, Miami's D did a really nice job of getting off the field there. 3-and-out for the Buffalo Bills is something that they could not afford here. Let's see if they put that defense to the test. If you didn't get a chance to, where are you at? Stop by and check out the picks video for today. If you want to see how Alex and I picked all the games this week and hear our thought process, doesn't count for the pick'ems for today, but you can hear what we thought about Sunday's slate plus Monday Night Football. We had some differences of opinion, but we had some begrudgingly agreeing of opinion. It's a pretty good video. Let me know what you think in the comments for it. Tell me where your picks are at. And I want to see how everybody does this Sunday. We have got a tight group going at the top. Papa Poncho's in the house, dropping by to drop a like and to say hi. Papa Poncho, it's very good to see you. I look forward to seeing more of you this winter as the times cool off and I spend more time at the house. Poncho says Bills by 10. Boo. I could use the fantasy points from Josh Allen, but I'd rather see the Fins win the game. Okay, says, can the Jets recover? The Jets are going to recover this weekend. It's going to be a big indicator of what their season's going to look like against a weaker Tennessee team. There's a handoff, and A-Chain gets wrapped up. Good defensive play after about a 1-yard gain there. I think you're going to learn a lot about how good the Jets really are this weekend, because San Francisco just had a great game plan for that game. Ran the ball down their throat, kept them off balance the whole game. Wait until they play the Titans and see what they do against a normal team, as San Fran is probably the best NFC team right now. 2nd down and 9. There's the pitch. It's a little bit of trickery. It's a jet sweep to Tyreek, who gets the first down, and he will get knocked out of bounds after about an 11-yard, 12-yard gain and bring up first down. A lot of misdirection on the running game here that they're using. A lot of different strange sets, and they're using the jet sweep with the wide receivers a lot, trying to get mismatches off the line here. And there is Damar Hamlin playing in tonight's game. Excellent to see him on the field playing safety. And Tua's back to throw, looking downfield. He has a man, but he overthrows it, and it's picked. Another interception by Buffalo. Tua floats the ball out too far, and it is a pick by number 47. And Tua just can't throw into that zone like that. My word. And I benched my Buffalo defense. What is wrong with me? Just a gross overthrow, or it looks like he ran the right route. I don't know who he's throwing to there. Oh, Robbie Chosen. And Buffalo gets the ball right back. That's 2 turnovers in the first quarter. Buffalo will need to do something here. That was a horrible throw. And there is this jet sweep to Shakir. So Buffalo's giving them a taste of their own medicine, but Miami's defense comes up and hits it for less than a 2-yard gain. earning the nickname Tua turned the ball over. Got it. Got it, stranger. Got it. Mike McDaniel looks cool as a cucumber. I swear it's like Bill Belichick's like illegitimate stepson or something right there with his little notepad. Keeps his head down. And that will be the end of the first quarter as we have a tie ball game here on Thursday Night Football. 7-7. Look at the Andrew Whitworth Geico commercials. What? What? Let's see. What else did I see there? Calm down to it. Exactly. What is up, Ashton? Good to see you. Give me just a second. Let me get this halftime added up to here really quick. And where'd you go? Right. I think it's there. Saw another new name in the chat. I'll have to say hello. 1 second. Oh, I said halftime, second quarter. I'm glad I didn't listen to myself. Chat back up. Who was in there? What's up, Benny? Good to see you, but I'll be back when IU basketball starts soon. Hopefully, will be a great season. Thank you for that. I'll use that as a segue. It will not be too long. I will have a couple of preseason live streams just talking about the state of the team, where we're at with recruiting as far as college basketball goes, and we will be get ready for another full season in there with IU basketball. We got a lot of great folks that show up for the basketball. We got a lot of great folks that show up for the football. IU basketball is one of my favorite things to comment on and talk about, and we have a very knowledgeable group. So if you like college basketball and you're looking for a new team to root for, Adam, come in here and check out some basketball with the Indiana Hoosiers, because we are going to have a very formidable team this year. I cannot wait for this season to start. Hopefully the coaching matches the talent and we make a run this year. Also, Kurt Cignetti's doing a great job with the football team. What's up, Chris? Christopher Wallace in the house. Thank you guys very much for stopping in. Okay, that's absolutely correct. Woodson must deliver this season. I think if he doesn't, it's going to be a I think they're going to go after the best possible coach that they can find. I think money will not be an option. Sweet 16 as a minimum will be a prerequisite for this team. I think they've got everything they need to go that far. I've got some real interesting takes because there's a couple guys that nobody's really talking about that I think are going to be very instrumental on this team. Ball is out at the 42. Allen's back to pass. They jump the route. He looks. He's going to take off, and he slides down without taking a big hit, as he does have a hand injury today. Good for Josh Allen to get down there and not take the hit on the scramble. Man, Charlie, you haven't even been in here for a basketball game yet. We have a great group for basketball as well. All right, it's already 3rd down and 5 as Miami's defense has looked really good today, I must say. Not been put in good position by the Miami offense, but the defense has been on time. Allen's back to throw, looking down the field, fires over the middle, and it's caught by Shakir, making the first down. My nose itches. You're a part of that group. I love busting on Adam. Adam is our resident Duke Blue Devil super fan. Loves his Duke Blue Devils, and we just love to beat on everybody. They're a very good basketball team too, and he gets to rub in everybody's face. Usually. 1st and 10. Play action. It's a handoff to Cook. He spins out of one tackle, breaks it, and makes a positive gain out of that. Had him by his ankles and just let him go. James Cook is a talented running back. Let's take a look again here. Just on the blitz, Jalen Ramsey just couldn't hold on. And Jordan Poyer got in there on the tackle, former Bills safety, now playing with the Fins. 2nd down and 7. Josh is in the gun. Calls an audible at the line 3 on the play clock. There's the snap, back to pass. Looking down the field, got time, fires it to the end zone, and it is broken up at the last second. The throw was intended for Samuel, and Brooks didn't really see the ball, but did get his hands up and caused just enough distraction on that play to knock it away. Better position. If he'd looked back for the ball, he might have had a pick. All right, 3rd down and 7. Big play here. The Fins need to get back off the field. If they get it within 3 or 4, I'm going to assume that Buffalo's going to go. Allen's back to throw, steps up, has nowhere to go, throws it into the ground. And that is going to bring up 4th and 7, and I'm assuming we're going to see a field goal kicker for the first time for the Bills as Allen runs off the field. If you haven't joined the Pick'em, please do so. Miss Alex will make sure you get caught up to a minimum so you don't start so far behind. We have great prizes every single year. The winner does not leave disappointed, but we got a competitive group as well. 43-yard field goal attempt for Buffalo, 4th down and 7. No wind at Hard Rock Stadium. High snap, kick is up, straight as an arrow. 3 points for the Bills. 12:41 to go in the half. It is now 10-7. I was working today on my OBS scoreboard to do something a little different, to go back in to where I had some more information on here today. And for some reason, I haven't been on there in a while, and I could not get it to work. So when I fly solo, I'm working on some new interactive type scoreboards where we can kind of see more of the statistics too that's going on, as when the nights that Miss Alex cannot be here. But I just couldn't get it to work today. I had basically forgotten how to run OBS, to be honest. Peanut butter to a time. Yeah, he had plenty of time in the pocket there. Josh Allen looks pretty nimble today. I really think that they're trying to keep him in the pocket more and not run as much. I don't think he can play like he did last week and expect to win too many games. Yeah. So I have OBS and I actually have Streamlabs too. I'm going to develop something just specifically for football, to where I can have a few more things up, like bigger statistics and stuff like that. It's just it's not that easy to keep it interactive and make it fluid for the group. But shrinking myself down to a small picture would be amazing. Crafty, he's been picked twice. A gross overthrow and a well thrown ball that wasn't seen coming in. As it goes, Steve's in the house. I had my biggest crowd pregame, and my mic went out for 10 minutes before I caught up on chat. How embarrassing. Sorry, Steve, I didn't catch that. but I've had mic issues before. Looter 8 is in the house, Mr. Frank. If you like seeing father son bottle digging and much, much more, stop in and see Looter 8. As our treasure hunting community is super strong, there is tons of great people, and there is the kickoff, and it will soar out the back of the end zone, and the fins will start at the 30. Oh, yeah, Steve, I had our video tonight. By the way, I'll post that again. Paste. There is our picks video. If you want to check that out and see how Alex and I guessed this week's games. I also would like some comments about the editing, working on moving the camera angles around to make it not let the eye get stagnant. Let's see, what was that? Do you believe in Joe Hendry? Jonathan, I do not know who Joe Hendry is. There is a run that looks like that's going to be Wilson Jr., who's going to get the first carry here, as they're going to give A-Chain a break. Oh, it's not Wilson Jr. Who is that? Check that. I don't know. Tell me what you think, Steve. I definitely appreciate your opinion. Criticism is welcome. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. There's another handoff. That is number 25, and he busts through the hole. He's going to get about 10 yards. And what a nice run there for, I can't see his last name, but there is a late flag. That's going to be a holding. Yep. Armstead called for the hold. Hasn't been healthy much lately. It looks like he's pretty healthy today. McDaniel just is losing it right now of all the penalties and mistakes. The running back is right, and he really hits the hole good. And there's Armstead just tackling his guy from the back. Oh. Says his name, and he appears, I believe, in Joe Hendry. I've never heard of it, John. Tua flips the shovel pass, and always wide open all the way up. He's going to get about 17 yards on that. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3. I've never seen the dude before, John. But since he's a wrestler, I understand why you know him. I got it. I figured it out now. Tua's back to throw, throws it, and it's out in front. He's leading Tyreek Hill a little bit much on 3rd and 3, and the Fins are going to have to punt. Well, that's a timing play right there, and Tyreek stumbles just a little bit. And like I said, Tua doesn't have the arm strength to recover from that, so he's got to let it go. Steve says all wrestlers are fake. They're made by the government. I don't believe in any of them. You know what, Steve? If somebody would have told me that as a child, it would have broke my heart between the ages of like 6 and 13. It would have literally broke my heart. Watching guys like Jerry the King Lawler, the Rock and Roll Express, the early stages of Hulk Hogan, and all of those guys. Andre the Giant. Dude. Do you remember what was the guy? Tua looks like crap, Rob, just to be honest. What was the guy? Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Remember that dude? He used to stomp around and he would march kind of like a German soldier, but with a piece of wood on his shoulder. I mean, for entertainment purposes, it was amazing. Thank you, Mr. Wayne. Hits that like button. Can't stay. I have a long drive ahead of me. Have a great night. Wayne, you have a great night, my friend. I definitely appreciate you. Everybody saying, hey, what is up, Anthony? Good to see you. Thank you very much. Joe, there you go. Jake the Snake Roberts. Yeah. Dude, it was a lot of fun in my youth for those guys because I didn't know it was fake. When I learned it was fake, it broke my heart. Yes, you can, Chris. You can join. You will not get credit for this game. Alex will give you the menial from last week, which I think the number was 4 or 5. I'm not sure what the minimum was. You'll start there, and you can start picking on Sunday's slate. She'll get you caught up. Please join it because you're only a few games behind. Everybody is. Yeah, with the dreaded algorithm. It's an audience thing. If you like the content, hit the button. If you don't like it, hit the other button. I'm not afraid of that. I want an honest take on how it works, and this is what we do. Alex and I are in here. We're probably going to be in here more this winter than you've ever seen us. Right now, it looks like we're going to be doing 5 days a week. So if you need a place to hang, looking for some opinions, we do pretty good with a lot of our sports talk. Chris, how do you join? There is a link in the description for the CBS Sports Pick'em. Have an account with CBS Sports, and you should be able to join right there. It'll let you pick up right where you left off. Alex will correct your score on Monday or Tuesday, and we'll get you right in the mix. All right, it is first down and 10. Buffalo is at the 15-yard line. Allen's under center. Play action, looking deep. Here comes the blitz. It's a screen. He gets it out to number 22, who is going to lose a yard as very good containment. That is Davis for the Dolphins, and their defense is all over. The American dream, Dusty Rhodes. Stranger, we live in an area, the Ohio Valley was an area for really good wrestling back in the day. Rocky Maivia, The Rock's first character. I do not remember that. I remember The Rock from the University of Miami. 2nd and 11. Allen fires over the middle. What a touch pass to Shakir. And I think they're going to add 15 onto this for a helmet-to-helmet hit. That's a break right there. What a nice throw. Jonathan says, I technically lived through the rise and fall of Vince McMahon. Yeah. They're going to call that. And I don't agree with this penalty, just so you guys know, that when you go down to catch a ball or you extend something to catch a ball, it's inevitable that you're going to contact helmets. I think there has to be some room in there for inadvertent content. Mike knows it as the coach. The ball's thrown somewhat low. It won't let you share the link. It's not in the description. Hold up. I'll fix it really quick. Play our handoff. Davis is going to bust a big hole. He's going to get about 9 yards on first down. Nice carry for Davis as the backup back today. I'm pretty sure I thought Alex set the description for this. Oh, she didn't. I did this one. This one's on me. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I will put the CBS pick'em pool in, and we'll just get it to there. There's another handoff. Davis is going to get the first down and more. He barrels all the way down to the 31-yard line, and Buffalo is on the roll again. Let's see. Live stream. Let me fix this for you all right now. Get this squared away. And yeah, I didn't put anything in here. I was running late, I guess. And I will save that. All right, the pick and pool is in the description. And we are back. Jesse the Body. There's another handoff as Allen has decided to go to the run game, and Miami has come up to defend it this time. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. I liked Vontez Burfict, and I hate him at the same time. Vontez Burfict put the league on notice that you did not throw the ball over the middle, and that I love the old school fear in the game. Now there's a lot of penalties. These guys all are not well health, or their health isn't very good when they leave football, but I think that's a fair trade out for what they get paid. Oh, I think that's going to be a false start. Yeah, 3 guys jumped across the line, but it is going to be false start. Ricky the Dragon. That's another one that I remember from way back when. I used to go to our local firehouses, and they'd have rings set up, and we would see a lot of those guys. Penalty is on Brown there, right tackle. Ric Flair. Woo! Can't do that very well. I definitely suck. It's going to be 2nd down and 16. Ball is at the 38. Allen's back to throw. He fires it over the middle and hit immediately. I don't know who caught the ball. All I saw was Long come in and blast him. That was Shakir. Shakir is getting a lot of grabs, but he's not a big guy taking the hit. The big boss man. Oh, yeah. Motor City Magnet Fishers. Jason is in the house. What's up, my brother? Good to see you, my friend. Jeff the Giraffe killed at house shows. I was trying to think of some of the other tag teams back in the day. There is Allen. He scrambles, rolls right. He has time. Nobody in front of him. He fires downfield. It's caught at the 1-yard line. He goes down, and that is number 26. And I am upset that I do not know most of these bills, but as Allen creates time, he has time and just lets the play develop, and Ramsey cannot stay with him. I don't know what they're looking at here. It looks like he held on to the ball. 1st and goal from the 1. 6:30 to go in the half. Buffalo goes, hands it off. James Cook blasts into the end zone for a touchdown, and the Buffalo Bills streak ahead. Yeah, Jonathan, I can't remember what it was called on TV back then, but on Saturday mornings I think it was the Ohio Valley Wrestling. Very important score there, as that takes Miami out of the running game, kind of. They don't have to abandon their game plan just yet, but it does kind of force them into the pass, and Tua has not been very good so far today. Extra point is up, and it is good. And Buffalo has the lead here today, 17-7. The Road Warriors. Those were 2 of them. That was a very good tag team. Get this swapped out here. Give myself some space in here. All right. Road Warriors were a blast. Absolutely. Let's see what else we got. The Anderson brothers, Ole and Arn. Dude, it brings back so many memories from my childhood. X Pac and Mankind. Dude, I was really, I was trying to think, what was that called? And if you want to know anything about wrestling history, Jonathan Pilgrim is pretty good. I used to watch wrestling every like Saturday morning or Sunday morning at noon. Let's see. Mm, Gonna look back at some of the history here. It is not the same thing as what I thought it was. Um, OVW. I'm gonna find it because I don't really know. Next week on Thursday Night Football, the Patriots battle the Jets. History of wrestling here. What is this? Getting ready for the kickoff. When wrestling was cool. Yeah, so what I remember it being called is the Ohio Valley Wrestling was not exactly what it was because it didn't turn into that until the 90s. So I guess I really don't know what it was called. Really cool though. All right, here we go. Tua's got to do something here, y'all. And he's going to hand it off. A Chain's going to run through a hole. He's got a big gap, goes all the way out almost to midfield. And just the second that you think that they're stopped, A Chain rattles off an 18-yard run, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Bret the Hitman Hart, yes. I have seen the documentary about that guy. What was his brother's name? There we go. The new kickoff is about the most pussyish thing I've ever seen. That is a great word, Rob. I will hold on to that one. There's the handoff. A Chain's going to blast forward again for another 5 yards as they can't stop the run. They're going to have to adjust it. There's going to have to be a bigger penalty for it, for kicking it. I mean, like maybe the 35 or the 40 or something like that. But they're going to have to come up with something to make it exciting because right now these special team guys are just kicking it in the end zone. Owen, that's correct. It is going to be 2nd down and 5. Very manageable for Tua under center. Got the I formation. Hands it back off to A Chain. He's got a big gap, and he's going to be really close to another 1st down as Miami's milking the clock down here in the second quarter as we cruise under 5 minutes. Hey, did Jonathan or did we have a Pizzle rate? Is Pizzle live tonight? I didn't see. 3rd down and 1. Two is in under center. They're in the eye again. They're going to hand it off to the up back, and he gets blown up. And that is going to bring 4th and 2 as that was blown up. Big play there. Nice stop. And Ingold just does not have enough to get through the hole. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. And oh, I missed the play. It looks like it's going to be a stop there as Tua comes walking off the field. Oliver blew up the play. Let's see what happened. And it's a sack. Haven't seen Tua sacked in a while, as the concussion scares really took that out of the game. So there you go. Let's see what we got here. Hmm. Don't see what I'm looking for. That was pretty awesome. Two really good defensive plays. Buffalo's defense has stood up to the challenge so far today. Going back to the top here for something, because I'm missing out. My brain is kind of messed up today. I know it was in the chat earlier. Let's see. Where are you at? Where did you go? Very surprised at this game thus far, as I did not think Buffalo would respond like this on the road. Hate losing. Let's see. Man, I'm telling you, my brain must be whacked. So far, it is pretty whacked today. Do not see what I'm looking for. Oh, Oliver does get the sack for Buffalo, and it does give them a great opportunity to go up by 3 scores. And here we go. It's going to give Buffalo a chance here. And if they can take advantage of this before halftime, and if Miami cannot get a hold here, ball is at midfield, just 1 yard into positive territory for Josh Allen. There's a handoff. There goes Cook. He's going to blast through. He's got a lane. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20. Cook's down to the 15, the 10, the 5. He's going to go all the way to the house. James Cook with a 49-yard touchdown run, and Buffalo in one play extends to 23-7 as this blowout has begun. Bro. Hey, there we go. Been waiting to see James Cook bust one for a huge run, and he finally does it today. Miami defense looks like they're starting to quit. Buffalo is on the field for an extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 24-7, 3:36 before half. I guess that's one way to go about it. We are going to hit the over tonight. It looks like 31 points in the first half. Just poor tackling, not cutting off his lane. These guys look defeated already before half. All right, we're ready for the kickoff here. I'm sure Pizzle is not a happy camper right now. But at halftime, we will try to increase his happiness just a little. I took the Fins, Rob. I took the Fins. I had good reasons, but man, I'm telling you what, they've just blew it all out of the water in no time. Nice tackle by the safety or cornerback number 39, Lewis, for Buffalo for a no-yard gain. Sting was awesome. Macho Man Randy Savage and the Ultimate Warrior. Tatanka, the British Bulldog. There you go. Those are some really awesome names from my youth, man. Definitely cool. Second down and 10, 3 minutes to go. As Tua's got to string something together here to go into halftime with something. And that play almost gets blown up. It's a screen to A-Chain, who's going to get about 13 yards on that play. Give them a first down. They need to go fast here. Knock this defense back a little bit. Quizquam says, my aunt had a British Bulldog, but was he a professional wrestler? Buffalo has no answer for A-Chain. There was Von Miller. Hadn't called his name yet today. To quote Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade, you chose poorly. There's the handoff to A-Chain, and he stumbles. He's only going to get a couple yard gain. This should bring us to the 2-minute warning. As time keeps on ticking into the future, we are at the 2-minute warning. Tua does not get the playoff in time, and we go to commercial. And Josh Allen and the Bills are rolling right now. Miami really needs to put something up before halftime here. Steve Miller is the best. Listen, I'm a wealth of useless information, Steve. Music from the last 5 to 6 decades, I know a lot of it. Lyrics are stuck in my head. If I would have used half of my brain space to learn something more appropriate in life, I probably would be like, I don't know, rich or something. Maybe I would have more money. I love the Steve Miller Band. Look. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Bruno San Martino. I forgot all these names. Every time I see one I recognize, it just makes me smile and I think a little bit. Just, the Steve Miller Band and stuff and that type of music was just hey, we're going to sit here at the house on Friday night with like 6 or 7 buddies and we're just going to pound beer and eat chips and do nothing and just sit back and listen to stuff like that. I'm a big Pink Floyd fan myself. Last time I got to see them in as close to full as possible was 1994. The Division Bell Tour. I saw that in George Ann's neck of the woods in Columbus, Ohio. No lie, Bob Backlund lives right down the street from me. Queen song. Wait a second. Get this right up. A true music fan. Name your favorite Queen song. Fat Bottom Girls. Name your favorite Van Halen song. Hot for Teacher. I had to make them correlate. I think Sammy Hagar took took Van Halen into super band status. I think David Lee Roth made them more amusing. George the Animal Steel. I remember watching that dude slap his head, and he was a big furry guy with no hair on the top of his head. All right, Tua flips it out. Looks like he's confused again. There goes A-Chain, who is going to get about 8 yards. They're probably going to mark him a little short of that. It's going to be second down. There is 150 to go in the half. Third down and 2 here. Big play for the Bills. Alex and I both picked against history here, and it looks like so far history was probably the right choice. There we go. Backfires. There is a first down. That was a big play for the Dolphins. They get it to Smith. They're going to go into hurry up now with 1:14. Time's going to keep going here as they're going to save their timeouts. I don't know why. They got 3. Check down to A-Chain, who's going to get out of bounds after about a 4-yard gain. Let's see. That was the tape that they played in my Mustang. I played it so much it was stuck there. Yeah, it was always horrible when the tape got stuck in the tape deck and you had to try to fix it. There's a pitch, and they're waiting for it, and that's going to be a big loss for A-Chain as Buffalo was loading up on the line. Right on, Christopher. We'll check it out here later tonight. I like Stevie Ray Vaughan. There's that Pride and Joy. And the Georgia Satellites, they were like a one-hit wonder to me. What was it that they sung? Gosh dang it. What is that song that I remember? Georgia Satellites. It was some. What is the? It was real cheesy. Something about a shake. What was that, Charlie? You brought it up. Now you got to make me remember. Something about a shake. Was that the? I got a little change in my pocket. Okay, there was another one too for the Georgia Satellites. Going jing-a-ling-a-ling. Want to call you on a telephone, baby. Give you a ring. But each time I try, I get the same old thing. Ooh, another one bites the dust. I like that. Ain't talking about love. Why can't? Why? Yeah, I got it. Tua's back to throw. 3rd and 11. He's going to roll out. He's got time. Now he's going to run. He's going to get the first down and step out of bounds and have 27 ticks left on the clock. Don't give me no mind and keep your hands to yourself. So much useless information in my brain. The Georgia Satellites, the other one. I can't think of the name of it. It's something shake. Come on, you guys. Come on, Miss Charlie. You brought it up. Something shake. There's a check down. There goes. He's going to get about 6 yards. And I think they should use a timeout here. They do. We're talking old 80s. Hang on a second. Johnny, have an awesome night, bro. Thank you for stopping in. We shall return on Sunday afternoon at 4:25 for the Bengals and the Colts. If you want to stop by and say hi then, appreciate you, my friend. We'll see you soon. Let's see, the Georgia Satellites. It's called. Now keep your hands to yourself. The Hippie Hippie Shake. That's the one I remember. Remember. Is that from the? Yeah, the Hippie Hippie Shake. I got it now. I knew there was something stupid. Well, see, that's a different generation right there. That's when you're getting into my area of music that was prevalent when I was there. And there's a first down to Tyreek Hill. They're going to have to burn their last time out here. They're going to have like one shot at the end zone here, maybe two. Um, but yeah, Poison, Def Leppard, ZZ Top, Motley Crue, Ozzy Osbourne, Cinderella. That was all my jam in high school. ZZ Top, Skid Row. Uh, Fun fact about Skid Row is lead singer Sebastian Bach. When the band kind of started slowing down, he ended up going on tour and playing Jesus Christ Superstar for a number of years. Crazy Train is one of my favorite songs. Randy Rhoads is one of my favorite guitarists. So was Zakk Wylde. Ozzy had some great guitar players. Hippie Hippie Shake was a cover. I got you. I just remember that it was them Georgia Satellites. That Gypsy Road Can't Take Me Home. Yeah, for sure, man. Nostalgic. Sebastian Bach had a lot of plastic surgery. I bet. I love Genesis. Phil Collins playing the drums. There's nothing better. Backbreaking Metal Detecting's in the house. What's up, bro? ABBA. Yeah, Sebastian Bach was talented. It is first down and 10. Just a quick reset here. It's 24-7, 16 seconds to go. I'm not ashamed to love Dancing Queen. Dude, I love music. Wait till Alex gets in here and we get on a music discussion. Her knowledge from her lifetime back to my high school days is pretty amazing. Tua's in the gun, but Miami needs a touchdown here just to make this game interesting. Tua's back, fires it, it's caught, and Smith is going to get out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain. They're going to get a shot at the end zone. I love it, Steve. I'm not ashamed to love Dancing Queen. Me neither, bro. I went to a lot of concerts back in that time. From 87 to like 96, constantly. Whatever I could go see. I was blessed to be able to to go see Ozzy during his most tumultuous time as a rock star. My first concert without my parents, I saw Cheap Trick open for Heart. Cheap Trick played so bad, people were letting the guitar picks hit the floor and stay there. Ouch. Yeah, Heart's like jam band stuff too, man. Yeah, contact buses, bro, big time. All right, it's second down and 3. They've got time for like 2 plays here if they time them well. Two is back to throw, steps up, fires it, throws it away. That was an ugly throw. Just let a few seconds timed off. Looks like they're going to have one more shot here before they have to go out and kick a field goal. And I think they're sending their kicker out now. Mike McDaniel is not going to take a shot here. He's going to try to get this to a 14-point game going into the half. Kind of surprising that they didn't throw one to the end zone. Doesn't that kind of surprise you? That tells me how he feels about his offense right now. Kick is up, and it is good. 4 seconds left on the clock, and we are back to a 14-point game. Not listening to the rock band and listening. That's amazing, Rob. Get this scoreboard up here. Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and, you know what, before I even think about it, I might as well go ahead and switch it to halftime. Should have thought about that when I made it. I got that stupid Georgia Satellite song in my head. Got a little change in my pocket going jing-a-ling-a-ling. They're going to kick that through the end zone. It looks like Buffalo's going to have a play here if they want to make it. Tyreek is headed to the locker room as they will not get another offensive snap. I'm going to go ahead and post it to halftime. James Cook is the star of the day so far. Josh Allen has been really good, as I assume he's going to take a knee here. And he does. That will get us to halftime. Mike McDaniel sprints to the locker room, and he's got some work to do. Gets us to the half. And like I said, before we go too far, let us do this. Let us go and stop by and see our brother in arms, Mr. A. Pizzle, who is having a hard time today. He's our resident Dolphin. Let's stop by and show him some love for just a minute here. Let's go and hit that raid. Let's go, just for a few. Let's go. Where's Pizzle at here? Right there. It's call it a blood raid. I've got it going. You finish it. Let me turn on some volume for Mr. Pizzle. Unhappy camper, look at him shaking his head. Show him some love. Come on, Pizzle. You hit a man when he's unhappy, and look at him. He's just grinning, bearing it. Got to give him just a little bit of motivation. All right. Thank you guys for stopping by, giving Pizzle a like. Pizzle's a good dude. I'm going to get to spend some time watching some baseball with the man. We're going to have a good time. He does not look too confident for his team going forward. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Adam, yes. Bro, post it. Let's go. Post it, Adam. Let's go. We'll hit a second one. Nice and quick here. Maniac live tonight. Is the Maniac Man live today? Can't see. I'm running solo, so I don't have a lot of screens open, so you have to post it. Hit it, buddy. Hit it. Let's go, Adam. Cerebral palsy gamer. Who's up, man? Who's it going to be? Hit it, hit it, hit it. Did I lose Adam? I like the Moody Blues too, Georgianne. James Cook has been the difference in this game for the Bills as we have reached halftime. I did not want to go into statistics. I wanted to do some raids. Come on, Adam. Hit me with that other link. Who we going to? But we'll have enough time to talk about where this game is at going into the third quarter. I wish I had like a Jeopardy music preset. This is how you win on the road. You spread the ball out. You get a little bit from your run game. You make good decisions as a quarterback. That's what Josh Allen does. Nights in White Satin. It's my all-time favorite song. Heck yeah. You know what? I am not a country music fan, stranger, but I can definitely get into some 70s country. Can definitely get into some 70s country. There we go. Cerebral palsy gamer. Mostly just put it up. Let's hit this dude. If you want to see somebody that's very amazing that comes in here and puts out great effort on YouTube, check out this link that mostly Sword in the Spirit just posted. Let's go see Cerebral Palsy Gamer for a minute and say hello. Who he's got on the screen today. Hashtag Blood Raid. Let's listen in live. Cerebral Palsy Gamer is one of my favorites. 209 likes in this thing. Let's make. Yeah, what's up, bro? Yo, yo. Let's get it. That's awesome. Johnny Small Pepper in the house. Thank you. Yeah, George Strait and Chris Stapleton. That's a good show. I'm not a country guy. What's up, Mark? Hey, no problem. No problem. Very, very good chat, man. Cerebral Palsy Gamer is always on time. Here, let me switch accounts. So it looks like cerebral palsy got rated by somebody huge tonight, which is amazing. Allman Brothers, yes. I love old Kenny Rogers too. Yes, man, fun stuff. All right, it's time for to get rated by a cat. What's up, Ashy? Have to deal with Ash Man here for a little bit. No, and that's the thing is that at halftime, all of the play-by-play sports channels, we try to support one another. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of creators out there that work really hard that don't ever get too much attention. So that's why we do it, man. We go out there and just support everybody. You will find somebody you like, I guarantee. And yes, Charlie, he's adorable. He always wants to clean me when he gets up here, so I can't make him stop, so I just let him do it. Kenny Rogers used to use his raspy voice too much. What's up, Jeff? How are you doing tonight, bro? Thank you very much for sending some folks over. I definitely appreciate it. I'm going to drop a very I think I'm going to do two raids. I'm going to do two lives tomorrow. I'm going to do a vertical. I'm going to do a vertical to try to help promote the community. Probably like right around 5 or 6, and then maybe at 8 o'clock, I'm probably going to do a short live just to make up for the fact that I was not able to be on tonight. And I got something that I get to show everybody off, man, and it's going to be awesome. Christopher Wallace says, "Get a sponsor. Hashtag DraftKings." And that's the thing. If we could get some kind of sponsorship here, and I could work a little bit less at my job, I'm sure that Alex and I both would jump on this in a heartbeat if we could. But it's just not possible with the life that we live and the bills that we have. So we have to get out here and hustle it. We do it for fun, but man, to be able to do it for a living would be amazing. He's got 2014 likes now. Dang, man, he's such a good dude. And Grossi sends everybody over there, just like Grossi takes care of Alex in here too. Yeah, Grossi spreads that love. Grossi loves my Alex, so and getting to meet Tom was an amazing thing as well too. He treated us like he knew exactly when our meet and greet at the Cincinnati Bengals Stadium. He knew exactly what to talk to us. He knew what to say, and then go hang out with him at the after. I mean, you would think that he really, by tuning in here, he knew a lot about us and was able to really implement that in conversation. We felt so included by Tom Grossi that that you can't even put it into words. He's influenced my daughter and myself a ton, and we aspire to be like him, and I think that's really cool to say because you got somebody that you can look up to. Um, he does things differently, but you have to do things differently when you got 600,000 subscribers or whatever it is. I'm not even sure. Uh, you can't be as personalized like we can be in here. But the thing of it is that when he came to meet us, he was right on top of it, treated us like family, and there is nobody better for any of these communities than Tom Grossi. Chris, we have an Instagram, but we do not use it that much. It's there. I still check it every now and again, but I have one for my Ohio River history page. Um, but I do not. We don't frequent the Instagram or the Facebook in here, in which we probably should. But like I said, it's just too much time to maintain every form of social media. I know Alex runs the Twitter a little bit, or X, whatever you want to call it. I want to go ahead and get this thing set for third quarter because we're getting ready to hit that start. Uh, yeah, very comparable numbers for Tua and Josh Allen. The glaring stat is the 2 interceptions that is haunting Tua. Herb Street and Michaels on Thursday Night Football. Herb Street, I like him in college a little bit more. Let's get this thing rolling. Yeah, it's tough. And at that point you have to have. Listen, we were doing a college semifinal football game in here a while back, and my mods couldn't keep up. That's how tough it got. And there is the kickoff. They kick it short. It's going to be fielded at the 5. Here comes Buffalo out to the 20, 25. He's going to push it up to the 27, to the 29. And that is where Josh Allen and the Bills will start. Let's see. Let's see if this is right. Mike McDaniel looks a little stressed here. Let's see. We are in the third quarter. It is 24-10. The Fins need a stop and a score really quick. Let's get it. We want this to be a shootout and a close game. I know Charlie likes it. I want it to be tight. I'm sure we will get a check-in from Alex here in a little while as her concert's about ready to end. Whoa. Let's go. 1st and 10. Fires it. Gets it out to Kincaid, who's going to try to get the edge. He is going to stay in bounds and fight for extra yardage. Get it up to about 9 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Yeah, I talked to Danny today. I'm going to send her. I'm building a list of all the live streams that we have and we frequent within our community. She seems really nice, and she texted me out of the blue today. She's a pro at Whack-A-Troll. Yeah, I don't even care. Trolls don't bother me at all. It has to be way more than just a troll. There goes Cook. He's going to get the 1st down and then some. And he's going to get it all the way out to the 47. The one thing I've noticed about these two teams is that neither of these defenses are very good. Miami's kind of serviceable at home, but they are not able to they're just not getting off these blocks and stopping the run really well right now. And they just started the third quarter. It's going to take turnovers to help the Fins. If Josh Allen doesn't turn the ball over, they win the game. Back to pass, fires it, gets it out on a screen. And who is that? That's Samuel. Came over from the Commanders this offseason as a number 2 receiver. What defenses? Yeah, that's true. They have not been very good, really at all. Nobody's been able to stop momentum, that's for sure. I guess Buffalo has stopped Miami's momentum at some point, but they've just been bad too. The 2 turnovers are what's going to kill you. Play action, hand off to Cook. Cook slips. He's brought down behind the line of scrimmage by Brooks. Probably wouldn't have gotten very far anyway as his footing went out. And Buffalo really feels like they're on cruise control right now. 3rd down and 7. I feel great, Mr. Chris. Good to see you, my friend. You look good in blue, by the way. Just saying. And Miami has to take a timeout here. Interestingly enough, McDaniel uses a timeout here just barely into the third quarter. Hey, Chris, if you didn't notice, our video from this week, hang on a second. Let's see. Here is our video from this week for our picks. You ought to go watch that, just so you know. Alex will get it timestamped tomorrow, but I think it's timestamped in the description if I'm not mistaken. Look, I even chose my energy drink to match the Dolphins today. I'm not telling you nothing. It's a pretty good video. Let me know what you think of it, too, by the way. 3rd down and 7. That looked like a false start, not called. Allen fires down the field, and he throws on the run. It's not very accurate, and that's going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt. Yeah, it's the Pick'ems. Thank you, brother. How was your day, Mr. Chris? All right, 4th and 7. Miami gets their stop. They only use 3 minutes on the clock. There's the punt. It's away clean. He's trying to get it back. He's going to fair catch it at the 11. Yeah, if you miss Thursday's game, you're out on that. But don't worry. One is not going to kill you today. I'm going to get one. I'm going to miss one right here too. So make sure you get them in for Sunday. Everybody misses one every now and again, though. It just happens. Let's see. What was that question there? Christopher Wallace. What coaches you think might get fired at the end of this year? I think both coaches in New York are on the hot seat. I think if Zala doesn't put up a playoff season this year, I think that organization makes a change. I feel the same about Dayball. If he can't motivate that team back to the playoff form that he got him in on his first season, I think both of those teams are hunting for coaches. After that, it's going to take something drastic. You never can tell for Carolina because they could fire that guy no matter what. They could fire him tomorrow. Tomlin is not going to get let go in Pittsburgh, Georgia, and I don't care how much you want it. He does a very good job of getting bad teams ready to play. Honestly, there's not a lot right now. That would be a Giants fan want Belichick back. That would be nice. Belichick would be perfect for the Giants. Dennis Allen and New Orleans might be on the hot seat this year. I feel like Doug Peterson in Jacksonville could be, but really, and Mike McCarthy in Dallas is always on the hot seat. Yeah, Joe Shane. Giants probably should have. I don't know how you make that decision to. I was of the opinion that they should just let Daniel Jones go. Play hardball with him. But they just wanted to be right. I know they've got him at a decent price, but he's not performing. I would have kept Saquon. Jay Paul, what's up, young brother? I love Sean Payton. He's going to do a lot with nothing out there. They may not have a winning record, but they're going to be better, and we'll find out if that rookie quarterback's worth his salt. 1st down and 10, handoff. There goes A-Chain. Miami has not vacated the run game, but they have to score on this. Yeah, either way, you give away, and you don't give Barkley. I mean, my gosh, you could have got something for him first and foremost if you were to trade him, and and to a division rival who's going to make you pay for that. That's there. There you go. There's reason enough to be fired. Dayball might survive, but the GM will be gone this year. Tua checks down to A-Chain, who's going to get the first down and jump out of bounds after about a 12-yard gain or so. Good for you, mostly. And by the way, what's up, Fundamental? Good to see you, dog. All right, it is first and 10. Ball's out to the 25. There's the handoff. A-Chain's going to go right. He's probing, and he's going to get about 2 or 3 yards on first down. Tackled by number 66, Cotton. Good looking young player. You posted a picture of sweet potato pie on the Discord. Awesome. I've got to finish fixing the description. There's a handoff. They are going to ride A-Chain today to try to build it up on 2nd and 6. It's going to bring up about 3rd and about the same. I don't think he got really any positive yards there. Got about 1. McDaniel just goes back into his playbook and looks up, and we'll see what comes out of this. But you've got to find a way to get Hill and Waddle involved. This Buffalo secondary is not that good. They must be. I can't see what they're doing on the back end because the plays are all quick hitters. Tua's back to throw. Here comes pressure. He lets it go. He picked off. He's going to run it back for a tutty. Tua makes a very ill-advised throw there, and that is going to probably end this ball game. Charlie stoked. Boo. Here's the bad thing. I benched the Bills defense for this offense because of this offense, and they are disappointing me. I actually benched the Bills defense today. What a god awful throw. Ingram takes it to the house. Easiest pick 6 he will ever get. Stiggy, you have a great night, brother. Thank you so much for stopping by. 31-10. Why do I always get the crap games when Alex is not here? Buffalo's dominating. Tua's looking like he needs to go back to Alabama. I don't even want to look at how many. Yeah, I do. I want to see how many fantasy points I'd have got if I'd have had Buffalo out there tonight. Angry. Let's see. Well, the Cardinals beat my Reds today. No fun at all. Let's see. Where are we at here? There we go. How's tonight looking so far? I have. Well, the guy I'm playing in fantasy has Tua as his starter. So guess what? It could be worse. Holy crap. Let's see. Buffalo's defense has 15 points thus far. I ended up starting Denver instead. I'm losing. I'm winning, but I'm losing. And I picked Mac Hollins for Buffalo, who hasn't caught a ball yet. Let's go. And you set your Buffalo D for Jacksonville. Oh, I understand. I do understand because this Miami offense is supposed to be as high powered as it comes. And I was scared to not score any points on defense. And I knew that I would get points if I ran Denver out against Pittsburgh because I don't think Justin Fields can play error free football on the road in Denver. So I know I'm still going to get points there. But 3 interceptions and a pick six. Come on. What the heck? Welcome, everybody, just joining in as the Miami Dolphins are getting their butts kicked because of poor decision making from the quarterback position today, among other things. Tua has thrown his third pick, this one for a pick six. Buffalo leads 31-10. And now I'm upset and I'm angry. Yeah, I mean, playing Tyreek is not a bad option at this point because now they've got to go downfield. But this is the thing is that Miami's not been able to throw any passes down the field at all. Everything has been underneath. Man, I had blows too. I got Denver's D. I think everything's going to be okay. If you picked against Denver, you should get fired in the pick'ems. You know what, OJ? Rest in peace, my friend. I know that you've left this world, but you know what? It is. I know that Buffalo has had Miami's number 11 out of the last 12 times. I understand that. I got it. You know, it just felt like Miami at home this season would probably be the good play, and it just wasn't. Yeah, A-Chain is the only person that's had anything good happen on this offense. And they get a screen pass to Tyreek, which there you go. That's good positive yards. And we still got 9 minutes to go. Yeah, I've never been a Tua fan fundamental. But I guess I just had to drink the Kool-Aid because of his numbers from last year. At least for a couple weeks here. I'll be hard pressed to pick anything they do again. All right, it's going to be 2nd down and 2. Tua's in the gun, and let's see if he can throw it anywhere. They're going to flip it out to number 25, and he's going to get blown up for a 3-yard loss. Why do you consistently run the ball when you're down 3 touchdowns? You have got to throw the ball. Oh, you're right, Charlie. The Bills' defensive line took a major hit with injuries, yet they have a sack and interceptions. Yeah, and Sean McDermott's starting to look smart. Adam says temporarily turning the game off unless it gets good. If Tua doesn't throw the ball downfield, nothing good can happen in the rest of this game because Buffalo can just run it. Looking downfield, he gets hit, finally completes a pass, cross midfield, and that is Jalen Waddle. That midfield slant, that 20-yard slant, is probably Tua's best throwing play. Von Miller plays limited snaps. He's going to get in here, and he's getting after Tua on this play. That's probably the first on-time ball across the middle that he's thrown. I got Miami picked to win the stupid division. Golly, how dumb am I? Tua fires it to the sideline, and Tyreek is out of bounds because he floated it too far. Yeah. Imagine that's what they're thinking right now. They just signed his extension. Yeah, it was just a poor. It was just he had him wide open. He just threw it too soft. Woo, that's close. That's closer than I thought it was. That first toe looks out. Mike says suspend Tyreek. Probably are going to have to. And there goes the reverse, kind of. And they're going to get about 8 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. He just doesn't have the arm strength. He throws to a spot. He can't. He doesn't have the arm talent to just throw a dinger. You love him just as much as Michael Vick. That's pretty funny because they've got very similar personalities. 3rd and 2, there's the handoff, and A-Chain breaks it all the way down to the 20-yard line, and he gets one more little push. He's got a sore ankle. They better blow the whistle. Fundamental, Cincinnati has got to get over the point of 15 carries per game for the running side. They have got to run it a little bit more than that. Chase Brown is a good running back. I would hold him, but the offense has got to include him. There is a pass over the middle, and that is almost picked off by DeMar Hamlin as the tight end, number 89, drops it in the end zone. Jay Hill. It was a pretty good throw. I'm not going to lie. That was probably a decent throw there. It should have been caught. Jamar Chase going to come to New Orleans? I mean, I doubt it. Not unless you get rid of Derek Carr. But I would trade him in a heartbeat because I don't like people that whine about contracts. Yeah, I mean, Miami is at the end of their desperation right here. They have got to put 7 on the board, and then they've got to get a 3 and out to get close. Check back with me at the end of the season. Tell me that you still think Carr is balling. There's a handoff to A-Chain, which they should not be doing with the clock running. Derek Carr he plays well when it doesn't matter, and then when it comes down to it, he never gets it done. Jonnu Smith has not been very good they haven't been very good in recent years. I didn't even like the Bengals getting Gesicki. 4th down and 4. Now they're in this position again. They ought to blitz him. Tua steps up and runs. He's going to get the first down, takes a hit. Whoa. Uh-oh. Tua might be back in concussion protocol again. His hand is there. We come with the medical staff. He did not slide. McDaniels is coming out on the field. I saw his fingers do that same thing like when he got blasted in Cincinnati. Josh Tupou. He didn't get it. Wasn't helmet to helmet, ironically, but his head did snap back when it hit the shoulder pads. And the concussion for Tua is a bad thing. Yeah, no doubt. I understand that he had to get the first down there. I get it. You just wish that guy would get down. Carr's better than Kirk. I mean, give Kirk a couple. He's just coming off an injury, but I bet Atlanta ends up better than New Orleans. And I like the Saints. Don't get me wrong. I've always been a Saint fan. I like Dennis Allen as a coach. I like Alvin Kamara. I'm just not a Derek Carr guy. I think he is overpaid. 2 years ago, you could have for the same money you could have had for a ton less money you could have had the same numbers out of Andy Dalton than like Derek Carr. And not saying anything bad about Andy Dalton because I know Adam loves him. Derek Carr always puts up good numbers. He just wins big. He loses big games, and he's a good garbage time quarterback too. Tulsa King coming back out. Love Sylvester, man. I'm am really. Oh yeah, they're gonna be 0-2 after Monday, Mike, for sure. Good to see Tua walking. Looked like he hit his shoulder pad. Let's see. Are they gonna make him go to the tent, or is he down because of his leg? I did. I did play him today. I thought this was going to be a high scoring game, which it really is. And I thought I could get 6 points out of him. There you go, Adam. The question is are they going to put him in the tent? Or are they going to take him off the field? It looks like he's acting more like it's a knee injury. Can we replace the Panthers with the Battlehawks? Hey, I'm ready for an expansion team. Let's go. First and goal. And I don't even know who the Miami backup quarterback is at this point. I know they let go of Mike White, hand off to A-Chain. I don't want to see no more Tua. I want to see who our new quarterback is here. Oh, they're showing all now. It's a big deal. Now they're showing all. There's when Josh Tupou got in for Cincinnati. Yeah. All right, second down and goal. They're going to go handoff straight to the eye. Buffalo knows they're not going to throw it. For Bryce Young, they gave up. I can't exactly remember, but I bet Adam knows exactly what they gave up. Yeah, Mike's right. A lot. They gave up a lot for Bryce Young. They traded and got the draft pick from Chicago, right? That's how they got to number one. So that cost them next year's number one pick, which ended up being the number one pick again. Throws it to the end zone, falls down. Nobody's there. It's going to be fourth and goal. They're going to stay on the field because they need his touchdown here. Oh, that's Skylar Thompson, I guess. No, game is done. They should leave him out for sure. You think Chicago got another pick this year? Or I think you're right. The center never snapped the ball on 4th and goal. Kick the field goal. Miami has to burn its second time out. Ryan Tannehill is still available. And if I was Green Bay, he would already be on my roster. I would not be going into this week possibly with Malik Willis. Just saying. Not nothing negative against Malik Willis. It's just that he was overhyped in a bad quarterback class. 18 of 45. Yeah, I'm bummed out. This game has bummed me out on multiple levels. A, Miami hasn't scored. B, hey, wasn't Tannehill originally a Dolphin? I think he was. That'd be a nice reunion. What's that green band alarm for? Malik can run the Packer offense. I mean, I'm sure he can. He just can't win games. You know, Green Bay is trying to put Jordan Love back on the field this week. They're not ruling that out, and that's telling me that hopefully it's not that bad. They didn't put him on IR, so that means that the injury is not that bad. But I don't think they should just throw him back out there. Yeah, Chris. At this point, it's hard not to put him in the playoffs. I had him as my 7 seed, but I also had him losing the first two, or going 1-1 the first 2 weeks. I did not have him 2-0. Listen, I tanked this season and draft Cam Ward. I don't know. You can't, without a doubt, say anybody coming out of college is going to be successful. I'm still hard pressed to think Caleb Williams is a star. I watched him play Notre Dame last year and look like absolute ass. And everybody thinks he has all the intangibles. Oh, I do remember when everybody was hating on Jordan Love. But there is, disagree if you like, but there is something to be said for letting a guy sit back and actually learn, actually getting him prepared for the reps, and then breaking him into the league a little bit slower. Yeah, Caleb Williams is overhyped. I mean, if you go back and watch that Notre Dame game last year, I saw everything I needed to see in that game. I didn't see a guy that looked NFL ready. I still feel like Jaden Daniels has the most skill set, but is the guy that could get broken physically first. And ironically, he's with Washington, and the guy that he reminded me of from back when, which was RG3, basically was a world beater until he got broken. And I feel like Jaden Daniels is the same kind of guy. I think the Colts took a big risk with Anthony Richardson because we really don't know what he is. Can you put on a radio broadcast? Biggest blowout in NFL history, 1940 Bears. 73 and the Redskins, 0. Northern Illinois did beat Notre Dame this year. Yeah, but McDaniel got a new deal too as coach, so he's not going anywhere anytime soon. All right. 2nd down and 2, you're going to see a lot of run plays. Put 8 in the box and just try to stop it. Cook gets the 1st down and then some. Jake, I don't think so. CJ Stroud was my favorite quarterback last year, or in that draft class. I didn't think Bryce Young had it. I thought CJ was a better choice. It still remains to be seen. I think D'Amico Ryans deserves a lot of credit for that team's success last year. Just saying. Yeah, we're gonna be BSing because I do not see a lot. Yeah, Richardson has that high upside, but he also has, that low floor too. As long as he keeps developing, he might end up being the best out of the class. I like Indianapolis's gamble there, honestly. And Buffalo just keeps pounding the ball forward. Dalton Kincaid is such a good receiver, and he's really good at yak. Yeah, Mike, there you go. I mean, I won't take a bet on an injury-prone quarterback. That's where I'm stuck right now. Is I do not know if I think Joe Burrow is unlucky, but it seems like something finds him, all the time. And right now, I don't know that his wrist is healed. And every quarterback that started this season coming back off of an injury, that being Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow, Kirk Cousins, guys that are supposed to be ready to rock and play well, have not played well. So, all of their injuries are all very different. Well, I guess both of Cousins and Rodgers had Achilles, but coming off of injuries, everybody's not looked great this year. And I'm just going to keep that in mind as we go forward. Kay says Miami has a quarterback depth of 0. Yeah. And this is the same quarterback last year in the playoffs that just about beat Buffalo. Skylar Thompson. Frank says, go football. Yeah, fundamental. That throw last week, that bomb that he threw is probably one of the best long balls I've ever seen in my life. I'll be honest. I that was the game I watched last Sunday at 1 o'clock because I don't get to watch the Bengals here because of where I live. And Anthony Richardson played very well. I think he's going to play well this week in Green Bay. I hope he stays injury free and is able to play his style of football because he might develop into something better than the expectation, which is something like Lamar. Yeah, it was a high risk pick, honestly. I mean, you can understand the reason why teams didn't pick him because they felt that there was risk there at taking somebody that hasn't started. How poverty do the Browns look with Baker thriving in Tampa? Look, Deshaun Watson doesn't know what massage parlor he's coming out of, and he's getting ready to get hammered again And not that I'm saying that he's guilty of anything other than taking advantage of willing people, but I don't know that he's guilty of anything because that nothing's ever really been proven or whatnot. But he does not look like he's ready to quarterback, and without Nick Chubb, you, you're not going to see that team do any more than what they have. Yeah, and you know what? Will Levis, I got to watch Will Levis play all the time, fundamental. Where I live, that's what we saw. And I could not believe that they were running him up on draft boards. I did not think he was first round quality at all. But you're right. There was a lot of people that thought Levis was the guy. Yeah, yeah, okay, he was just getting Chinese food. That whole deal reeks. He was bad after Wandale Robinson left. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't see Will Levis being the starter all year in Tennessee. If he doesn't get any better really quick, I think they will make a change. They will bring somebody in because you don't have guys on that are on that roster that are there to win now and try to win now. You can't keep them guys if your quarterback's not performing. Skylar Thompson, let's see if he can do anything against prevent defense. They should be able to throw the ball 8 to 10 yards down the field the rest of the game because you know Buffalo's going to drop two deep safeties here. Oh, I didn't either. No idea why they hype Bryce Young. The only thing that they are able to throw to is the check down every single time. That is not a speakeasy behind me. Those are all like classic bottles. There's nothing there that's really special. They like to kill quarterbacks too. Damn, Mike, that's rough, but it's fair. Andrew Luck retired and concerned for his own safety. They screwed Peyton Manning over. I think. I mean, don't get me wrong. Drafting Luck was awesome, but leaving you know Peyton out to dry, who is a Hall of Fame quarterback, wasn't the. I don't necessarily agree with what they've done. Yes, you're right. They did. They fixed that, and then they couldn't. They didn't have. I mean, Philip Rivers was the closest thing that they had. Are you talking about the Manning kid? Let's see where we're at. First, and they got a first down. There's Skyler firing over the middle and just can't connect on that ball. Yeah, it just Indianapolis has been horrible with timing. Arch Manning is a sophomore this year, I believe, and he doesn't even start. You're right. I'm honestly surprised he didn't transfer. They can bring Arch to IU if they like. Josh Allen has a pistachio farm. Ewers. Yeah, Quinn Ewers and Shadur or whatever. I'm not so sure about him. If it was me and I was Buffalo right now, I would have Von Miller out of the game. I wouldn't let him play because he only needs to be playing limited snaps. An injury now is absolutely atrocious if for Buffalo. They're going to leave him on the field on fourth down. God, protect your players. Come on. Flag in the backfield. For sure, he's third string. I was really surprised they cut Mike White. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to actually sit and go through college this year. Um, yeah, you know what? I do not like Mike McDaniel's game plan for this game for sure. Skylar Thompson's back. He's going to roll left. I think he's going to take off. He's going to get brought down from behind. Greg Rousseau playing some. IU is 3-point favorite at UCLA. Fundamental, dude. If I get home in time, is that a 7 p.m. game? We might be in here for that Saturday. I would love to get some of my IU fans in here just to hang out for that, honestly. Let me let me take a gander at my schedule and see what's up. Yeah, this Miami, this is the worst I've seen Mike McDaniel coach. McDaniel had a better game plan in the playoffs last year with Skylar Thompson in Buffalo. I think it was last year. Maybe it was the year before. Two has been out so much, I'm not sure. But listen, the free agent quarterback market right now, let's just see what's out there. Free agent quarterbacks in the NFL. Let's see the list. Here we go. Where is it at? Dun, 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 dun. I'm telling you that I would not be letting Jameis Winston start if it was me. My computer is locking up. I don't know why it's acting stupid. It's not letting me click on links, but it's letting me refresh. What the heck? Let's see. Finally, I know you guys may be posting, but here are the best free agents on the market right now: Ryan Tannehill, Trevor Siemian, Kellen Mond. I wouldn't take Kellen Mond, Max Duggan, Nate Sudfeld, Desmond Ritter, P.J. Walker, and C.J. Beathard. If you need help at running back, Dalvin Cook and Latavius Murray, Kareem Hunt, and Jerick McKinnon are all still available, as well as Melvin Gordon, minus his fumble problem. If you want a wide receiver, Michael Thomas, Hunter Renfrow, Corey Davis, Julio Jones, Alex Erickson, Randall Cobb, Chase Claypool, Willie Snead. Tight ends, Jimmy Graham, Trevor Wett, Jimmy Graham's CJ Uzoma. Hey, get it. Peyton Hendershot, I think he's on Kansas City's practice squad, maybe. Yeah, Nate Sudfeld, there's another Hoosier right there. Yeah, that I wonder if that list must have been put up right before he was signed, or did they put him on the practice squad? I think Claypool. It's not a talent issue. I think Claypool is an attitude. Mike says I can. He's a bum. It's got to be a personality thing. This game, that you know what, this Keon Coleman that they drafted in the first round has not really had many opportunities. It's like they couldn't wait to get rid of Diggs. Shakir's been really good in the slot. Just burn that clock. You know, at this point, I wouldn't let Josh Allen stay on the field. Why would you? You're up by 21 points with not under 10 minutes to go. Why would you just not pull your starters? It's a great opportunity to get your backup some reps, and you don't risk injury. Kincaid's played a pretty good role in here. He's been really good yards after catch. This cat is driving me crazy at this point. He wants me to do something and I can't. I don't have time. Brandon Bean sure looks like a nerd. I just don't know why. I don't know why any starter that doesn't have to play you leave on the field. Brandon Bean's sitting with all his friends though. He's a very narcissistic GM in my mind. Yeah, they've got multiple tight ends on that team that are pretty good too. You know what? You guys are no, Georgianne. This cat tries to destroy my wall. He claws and picks at everything when he's mad. That's what he does. And I'm going to solve that problem really quick. I'm going to change this to the fourth quarter, which I didn't do. Kitty. He wants something badly. Third down and 11. Allen's back to throw. He almost gets sacked. He struns out, and he does get hit going out of bounds, throws it up for grabs. Intended for Coleman down there. Josh Allen needs to come out of the game before he gets broken. He's cute, but he's a monster. He just had a birthday. He just turned 5 on yesterday. So Ash had a birthday. Kidding. And that is missed. I think they blocked the field goal attempt. Kidding. Come on. Look at the score. Cat won. Me nothing. Listen, man. When he wants something, he's pretty persistent until he gets what he wants. He's got a full food bowl. He's got a full water bowl. He's got a clean litter box. He wanted treats. And he was tired of me sitting in this chair. Spoiled brat. I'm going to protest the NFL until Hill gets fined and suspended for acting like a victim. Fair enough. I mean, the NFL is they pick and choose what they want to enforce and what they don't. Spoiled. The word is spoiled. It is the fourth quarter mostly. I thought I put the score. I probably changed it. Let's do that. There you go. It is the fourth quarter, and it is very obvious that there is nobody in Miami that's staying in that stadium. They are all checked out. There's maybe a few thousand people left. Next week on Thursday Night Football, will Aaron Rodgers get his stuff together? They should be not playing as many. They've got Von Miller still on the field that plays limited snap counts. Bro, nothing, no better words have been said right there. The cat has me well trained. The cat, yes. The dog, when the cat's not here, has me trained, yes. It was completely unnecessary for him to throw the ball today. And Mike, I thought it was 60. I thought it was 60 mile an hour. What he was charged with? wherever he was at, or is that something different? Robbie Chosen, I can't believe he's still in the NFL. I don't know. I don't think he can afford to be high on ayahuasca. He'll get hurt out there. What is this play they're running? Oh, that's a bad design. At least they were smart enough to take A Chain out. Oh, I thought they said it was this. He was driving 60, or you're saying that's what he was charged with. See what it says is that it says he was given 2 tickets for careless driving and failing to wear a seatbelt, high rate of speed, a visual estimation of 60 miles an hour, no seatbelt. So they don't even have a gun on him. 60 and a 40 is what they're saying. Dude, those cops just look angry too, though. I'm going to say. I'm not saying he's innocent by any stretch of the imagination, but those cops look like ass hats as well. Oh, I thought they had taken A Chain out. No, they put him back in. They sure ain't going to risk Waddle and Hill. 5:32 to go. The game sounds like Bill. That's I haven't listened to it at all. Mm-hmm. Pretty nice throw by Thompson there to A Chain. That dude has been best player on Miami. Yeah, what they say and what they can inevitably prove, though, Mike, is kind of the point. Obviously, fast enough to be stopped. At 4:19 to go. Bye-bye. Well, that was crap. Welcome to being famous. They get away with so much. I mean, I I think we're in a society where rules don't even matter anymore, and it's just a matter of what you try to get away with. I don't know. Who you know and how much money you have. I mean, fair. All right, Kay. No politics in here. None whatsoever. Don't want to hear it about anybody. The only thing that everybody can honestly agree on about the political spectrum in our country is that it's all corrupt. Every level, every side. Best throw I've seen all day from Skylar Thompson. I remember, and I don't feel bad about this at all, but I remember when they were talking about back in the day when I was young, and they were talking about like some countries having their first elections that were free and how everything was. Fuck. We live in probably the most corrupt country in the world. Wealth has a lot to do with it. Toe. Yep, I agree. It's just you can't. And the thing of it is that you can't find anybody that can agree about anything. We live in a society where everybody has to be right. I Yep. I, yeah, Charlie. Even when you disagree, you've got to respect the person's opinion because it's their personal opinion. Oh, I agree with that. We're in the best place in the world. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to be. Yeah, that's just it. You can complain about whatever you want to complain about, but at least we don't live in Russia or China. Yeah, we're headed too far. And it is 4th down and 2. Let's see if Miami can score. Thompson's back to pass. He's got pressure. Lets it go. It's incomplete. Yeah, good night, mostly. See you Sunday, bro. There is a possibility that it'll be in here Saturday night. Yeah, fundamental. I mean, I know it's a U.S. property, but I spent 2 weeks in the Virgin Islands this summer, and I could have, I could have definitely stayed there. And I guess it's just, I guess it's just how you view things. I don't know. Christopher says New Jersey is the best place to live in. If you love where you live, that's great. Where'd you go in South America, fundamental? Like Brazil, Colombia. Right on. Can't I complain if I can't have my Haagen Dazs? I've seen some. I mean, I would definitely like to go other places, and and I can only speak to what I've seen and touched, right, and what I hear from other people. But I would like to visit Colombia. Cartagena, nice. The main reason I like where I live is that cost of living is super low here. I don't like the cold. Yeah, I get that. That's what yeah, I mean, that's the thing fundamental is that that's the one thing I noticed about um uh US Virgin Islands is in St. Croix is that everywhere is beautiful. There is a few rich people there, but the rest everybody else is basically living a lower middle class life. Yeah, Georgianne, I know where you're at. And it's amazing that get away from the city because I'm you know I'm not close to a major city, but I am, right. I'm within an hour of two major cities, and where I live, cost of living is really nice and it's decent. It's kind of hard to explain, but you know what, this thing's pretty well done. I guess it's done. I haven't even looked. I've been just BSing. It's pretty close. Yeah, that's why I would never want. I would visit, but I couldn't stay where you live. We do have 2 minutes to go in the game. We will see this through, I guess. That should be enough to secure it right there with that first down run by Davis. All right, sounds like the prognosis for Tua is really good. Yep, history won out today, guys, and it screwed me over. And that's it. I think I'm going to close it down because I think we're about over. I'll put the final score up on this bad boy. Yeah, so everybody is saying they're saying that Buffalo's that good. I'm going to respectfully disagree with that. I don't think Buffalo's that good. I think Miami just played horrible. Georgianne, much love, dear, and I thank you very much. Thank you for being here. You and Charlie are awesome. Thank you for hanging out. Trusted your gut. Good job, Charlie, because that's what you should do. Hey, fundamental. Is that? Let's look at that game time. If that's tomorrow night on that game, 7:30 p.m. Let me make sure I get it. But if I get it, I will set a stream and we can hang out. Or if anybody wants to hang out, I'm definitely interested in that. And it's a great segue into talking about Indiana basketball. So look for that, bro, on Saturday, 7:30. I might be in here for that. Anybody else that wants to just come and hang out, I could possibly do that. Tomorrow night, it is Saturday. I meant Saturday. I keep thinking today's Friday. Saturday, September 14th. It says FBS1. What is that? Hang on. Fubo or I'll have it. But anyway, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try to do that because I would love the opportunity to talk some college football and get a better feel for this team with our community and IU land. But I will see you guys much later. Thanks for hanging out. Miami sucks and it pisses me off, but it is what it is. Much love, everybody. See you next time. Let's just close it out with something.